It is playoff time in high school football for just about every state now, so it's time to zone in on the top 10 toughest playoff brackets, and some notable states include California, Texas, Florida, and Georgia. Starting off at number 10 is the Alabama 7A field. They're starting the second round this week, and the 16-team field had 9 teams begin the playoffs ranked in the top 400 in the Max Preps computer rankings. The defending state champ Central, along with Hoover, Thompson, and McGill-Toolen, are just some of the notable schools still left. Up next at number 9 is the New Jersey non-public Group 4 bracket, and the 10-team field is currently entering the quarterfinals, and all the heavy hitters in the state are still alive. Bergen Catholic, St. Peter's Prep, Don Bosco Prep, and the defending champs St. Joseph Regional. Arizona's tried something new this season, and it's the Open Division, which features the top 8 teams in the state. The number 1 overall seed is the number 17 team in the top 25 Chandler. They open up against 2020 Ohio State commit Jack Miller and Chaparral. The 4-5 matchup has 2020 Texas commit Bijan Robinson at South Point Catholic versus Pinnacle. Keely Ringo and a loaded Saguaro team is the number 3 seed, and they open up against Horizon, and the 2-7 game has Centennial against Hamilton. Up next at number 7 is the Texas 6A Division II bracket. The 64-team field has 17 teams ranked in the top 500 computer rankings, and the only team ranked in the top 25 is the defending state champs Longview High School. 2020 Texas A&M commit Haynes King helped lead them to the school's first state title since 1937, and they have the talent to bring home another one in a very competitive field that also has Denton Guyer, Cedar Hill, Austin Westlake, Houston Westfield, Westbrook, and a bunch of other big-time Texas schools. The Sunshine State has a bunch of legit postseason brackets, but the one featured in the top 10 at number 6 is the 7A because it has 2 teams ranked in the top 10, number 5 St. Thomas Aquinas and number 7 Lakeland. They met in the state championship game last year, and 2020 Clemson commit DeMarcus Bowman led them to a 33-20 dub. They begin the second round this week, and some other notable teams left include Armwood, Edgewater, Palm Beach Lakes, Venice, and Manatee. The WCAC is up next, and even though it's only a 14 field, it features some of the best in the country. Number 24 St. John's hosts a team just outside of the top 25 DeMatha in one semifinal, and in the other one, number 25 Gonzaga takes on another team just outside of the top 25 Good Counsel. They met earlier this season in arguably the game of the year. Good Counsel won 42-35 in 5 overtimes. The 7A Georgia bracket checks in at number 4, and it has 2 teams ranked in the top 25 in number 12 Lowndes and number 18 McEachern. The 32-team field also features Colquitt County, Marietta, Grayson, North Gwinnett, Parkview, Mill Creek, Archer, and the defending state champs Milton. The Ohio Division I field is up next at 3, and it's stacked. There are 7 schools ranked in the top 100 computer rankings, and the 32-team bracket is down to the final 16, and some of the teams left include the defending state champs St. Edward, Mentor, St. X, Elder, Coleraine, Pickerington Central, and Fairfield. Deciding the top 2 was tough, but it ultimately came down to depth, and that's why the CIF Southern Section Division I bracket checks in at number 2. It features the top 2 teams in the country, Mater Dei and St. John Bosco, and all 8 teams in the field are ranked in the top 110 computer rankings. This bracket gets started on November 15th. Number 1 Mater Dei hosts Bishop Amat. Number 2 St. John Bosco hosts Calabasas. The 4-5 matchup features Mission Viejo and Servite, and the 3-6 game has Corona Centennial hosting J. Sarah Catholic. Checking in at number 1 is the Texas 6A Division I bracket, and it features 5 teams ranked in the top 25. Number 3 Duncanville, number 8 Katy, the defending state champs North Shore at number 9, number 11 Allen is in it, and they've made the semifinals 6 consecutive seasons, and the other top 25 squad is South Lake Carroll. Other notable schools include Lake Travis, Converse Judson, Arlington Martin, DeSoto, Tompkins, Fort Bend Travis, Atascocita, Euless Trinity, and Cy-Fair.